Okay, everyone, welcome back. So I'm not doing my Chaos Warband. I'm going to just fight Klajd. Mordheim Madness Season 2. He's already ready. I like that excitement. I gotta switch this though, bud. So Klajd is a very good player. He is, I think, the 2 seed. He has won a tournament in the past. He knows what he's doing. We've had plenty of battles, back and forth, each winning. It all, I'd like to think we're pretty equally skilled, and it just kind of comes down to roles and deployments and things like that. So hopefully you're going to see a really well-balanced attack here, 2 equal opponents, and it will be a good game for y'all. So totally random, so here we go. Keep the fingers crossed that he doesn't kill me on turn 1. Okay, this is ideal for me. This is perfect. We're far from each other. Yeah, both got marked for death as well, so that's a very doable mission. Wow, what is going on? Walk in the fog or scattered? Jesus. Alright, he got the high ground and he has like an insanely ranged based warband, so this might be pretty bad. Let's see if we got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can just put some poor bastard back here. But we might actually really surprise him with like jumping up here and already being up top on turn 1. Because he knows it's walking the fog and he's going to think our whole warband's back here. But we've got this amazing spawn point in this building. I don't know what's going on. And hopefully he's not watching my stream and he's not seeing this. Now we just gotta find our way up there. I think a Dark Soul can like hold up the rear, even though they're slow. So I'm not gonna make the mistake I did last time where I put the guy in the way of the others. So we're gonna put him, the fastest guy, right at the door, so he can go. Maybe this way would have been faster. Looks like it is, yeah. Put the 2 guys on the bottom. So I actually brought no Doomweavers this time. I expect him to have watched the match against Greybush and have a lot of amulets and stuff to protect his tanky guys. So I just went with like pure raw damage. I think the Mastery Staggering Blow that Pickles has is going to help us out. You can see we have both have 61 speed units. That's pretty interesting. He's not as fast as some of the Skaven I've been seeing. We want to get Pickles up there, so we gotta save a spot for Pickles. He goes dead last. I could have done a Helmet of Celerity, but I think I just switched it out for something. Helmet of Constitution, maybe. Okay, let's get this guy a little more forward. It's probably the best we can do for him. It's closer to the exit, I believe. And there we go. So we're going to hopefully confuse him and get up here immediately into this noble house. I can definitely do some things with the turn order, though, as you can see, 77 and 67. Let me write these down so we know what we have to do. 77s times 3 and 67s times 2. Yeah, we could easily stagger blow some of these guys. He's got some 61s as well. Yeah, 2 of them. You can do Q and E there on the overhead map to see them. So those are all within range of staggering blow and stimulus, actually. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so I went with the more just pure melee warband. I have 2 archers, my magister, and everything else is melee. I'm hoping to overwhelm his kind of ranged heavy units. Close the gap, get up on him. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them during the stream. I'll do my best. Yeah, there should be a climb up point here. We should be able to get to this wall and almost into this building immediately. But he's going to be really fast too. What I'm hoping is he kind of has some units overextended from the cart. He's really not going to expect this, I don't think. Unfortunately, he might be able to see me. This is just really weird that I could spawn right here. If we're lucky, we pass some climbs, we get up there, and this will be a bang-bang match. Now, he's probably much more walk in the fog spread like this, so he'll quickly get up on me because he's Skaven. But we've got to get up there. He's going to take advantage of the high ground. I could be like really conservative and just camp here and wait till we actually play down here, but it's the first round. I'm not that worried. I think we're both going on to the next round. No problem. Between Klajd and Karnd, I'd love to get 2 points. I'd be really excited to get 2 points out of those battles. 1 would be just fine as well, so I won't be disappointed if I lose here. I think the Skaven probably counter me hardest of all as well. Just their poisons are really annoying, their speed, their ranged. See if we can catch something off guard. As you can see here, we do have this climb point immediately. He is not going to expect this, I promise you. Okay, we haven't spotted anyone yet. So maybe we can move up here. Huh, maybe he knows what to expect then. This could be really nice to get in this building without him realizing I'm in here. Wonder if he got this similar thing. If we can get up here without him seeing us, that would be just great. Then we can maybe shoot from there. Let's kind of stay close to there then. Should be just fine. May as well overwatch in case something comes around the corner. Get there, get there. You bastard. The big thing is going to be passing my climb tests. This guy's going to be exposed. It's a shame. But he's a brethren. He's going to see him right through the gap right there. Probably just punish the shit out of him. Fluffy's going to have some issues too. I mean, this might just totally come back to fail and haunt me, but yes, but this guy's guaranteed to fail a bunch of climbs because he doesn't have exhaustion. Yeah, there's 2 already. So now he fucking has to sit down here like a piece of shit that he is, because he doesn't know how to climb walls. We might not want to cover that in case others, well, we'll just pray to the RNG gods. Should have failed him twice. Not surprised. Fluffy, even though he has 3 arms, is terrible at climbing walls. So is his friend here. So he failed 3 times now. Which, you know, mathematically you would not expect that. Oh shit, he saw me. Get inside here. At least somewhere where he can't shoot me over and over and over. Wonder if he's like, how is he already here? Thank God he climbed, because I really need this guy in the house, way up top. It sucks, I'm going to have to spend 30 HP on a lot of guys just getting in here, but not a lot I can do about that. Now these guys actually have really good dodge or climb chances. I gotta sacrifice some of these guys. I mean, he got the better deployment. I think he knows it. I mean, he got the high ground. Trying to cover these holes. My circle might be overlapped where he gets me. I don't know. Wonder who he saw. Wonder if it was my archer. He's got some really dumb names. Still waiting for names. Hole Seeker, Vladimir Ratson, Ivan the Homeless. I mean, what can I say? I have cat names, but still waiting for names is kind of bad. I think that's not a name. At least I gave them names. Oh, Shellproof has awful names as well. They're all like liquor store. I don't know. Like I know Karin's like kind of a name snob, but compared to some of these men, I can see one of them. But we knew he had Walk in the Fog, and he's going to be around just like this. Thing is, these guys over here, if they had headed this way, they're going to be kind of out of position. We might be able to like kind of hurt this flank pretty good. You know? Chaos has speed and mobility as well, and we're going to try to leverage that. This guy should be pretty safe against the wall. It's actually hard to hit units with ranged when they're hugging the wall. Unless he comes here, and then he's just going to shoot the crap out of him. So maybe I should have hit him behind this building. Alright, we're spotting someone else. Yeah, I told you that Brethren is going to be in a lot of trouble. Yeah, probably should have hit him right there. Hope that doesn't come back to get me. I'm just missing these climb points where I have to waste another blue pill. He might be able to get me, but if he does, he does. It just means he can't get through that gap anyway. Is this the guy way back here? Yeah. Bringing up the rear. You cut over more. This is the house we're all in. Is that blocking here? We don't want to block there. Oh no, the steps are there. Okay, it's fine. God, I should use exhaustion, but it's just... He's already getting all this free damage off. Great. These guys have to jump, so let's just jump here. Ugh. Steps are there. What's going to be cheaper blue pill-wise? Probably just jumping here. But he's way back now, too. Hopefully he's safe from ranged. This guy I think can do better because he has clawed feet. This circle should give him better chance to get down these steps. Yeah, that was pretty good. Is he behind? No, I think I exposed him to gunfire. What can he do? Should be a climb up over here. I might kind of want to bring him over and surprise him. Try to stay near this where we don't need a blue pill, but we can climb up and not get shot. I don't know. It's going to be quick, guys. We're going to be engaging on round 2, as you can see with his warp guards. Oh, he has 9 magic. Maybe the Doomweavers would have worked. I really expected him to up his magic resist. Just see me play Greybush. But that's part of it. Maybe he thought that I thought that, so he didn't. You know what I mean? It's the game within the game. But the Doomweavers aren't as destructive to the rats as they were against the undead, so... The Doomweavers will be back against Karnd for sure in his undead warband. Yeah, hopefully he swung this group over to here already and they're going to have to use a lot of effort to come back. I'm worried about this guy. He's probably dead because he doesn't know how to climb anything. He's probably going to put someone right there. Because if you consider you spawn kind of here, let's walk in the fog, and they're over here, they're going to be coming back anyway. And he's going to take a peek and see him there and just shred him up. But I got the worst deployment.
A new round has started.
This man has 305 morale. That's kind of insane. Yeah, here he comes from that flank. As expected. Trying to give himself some magic or range resistance, it appears. It's his leader. Be nice to get him. He's just spamming the field with mist. Really don't have a lot of ranged. That's fine. It's going to lower his dodge and hit chance. But he can still lure people. Alright, if he's going to go in that noble house, he's going to be split down the middle. This poor flank over here. It's time to start hunting for this warp guard. I saw somebody. Yeah, oh wow. Yeah, I don't think he expected me to be in here so quickly. So there's probably some rats down here. I wonder if we have a jump down point. That'd be super aggro of me to drop my leader down there. Yeah, we saw this coming. I mean, this is why this is a problem. Is he got the high ground and he has all these ranged units. So he got the better deployment. I mean, it could have been much worse, but he got the better deployment. It's gonna be. I'm gonna be the underdog against someone of his skill level and caliber. He's gonna go back into that house up there too. So the tactics he criticized me of against Greybush, he's gonna employ against me, where he'll stage from this building. Come out, do damage, and then go back into it. I mean, it's pretty standard Mordheim play. I don't know why he was giving me shit. We're going to be down a henchman immediately, as we expected. What he was going to do is camp this high ground anyway and shoot me as I came up, no matter what. So this is where it comes down to like equal skill, and then a lot of it's just what you roll for deployments and whatnot. But there's a reason I put the henchman there, right? Not my possessed. That's why he's still downstairs. I mean, it could have been worse. If he went to that ledge there, he easily could have killed my possessed. So I consider that a victory, because he shot from here. If he had just gone here, he would have killed him. Or at least hit the shit out of him. So we'll take that as a win. Might be able to shoot these guys down here. Ranged. Ranged. Nope. Let's see what's out here. Okay, we have a target. It's the guy in the mist. Well, he's got a bunch of henchmen, doesn't he? Hoping to see this guy down there. Boy, that sucks. I don't see him. He must be around the corner. I'm wasting pills now. Yeah. So you can see this paying off for him already. He's rapidly on his way to camping that house. I'm out of turn. His 60-second timer is just so rough. Otherwise I would have shot at him more regular shots, but I can't stand out in the open. And I'm going to entrench myself in this house and we'll have a Mexican standoff. With me being down a henchman, so. I mean, this guy, I don't know why I couldn't get to him. He's got some 62s coming up. I don't know where they are. But I have to rapidly decide. He's around the corner there. And with this timer already going, this timer is just so hard, guys. It's really hard on playing. We're going to keep him near this jump down point. Maybe we'll be able to get something. You like have to know you're going to be doing what you're doing immediately. Well, what would have happened is I'd probably kill that guy, run out of time, try to find my way back into this building, you know, be stuck back here, and then all these like ranged units he's coalescing in here will just shoot the shit out of him. So since he's such a ranged heavy warband, I have to kind of hide in this building as well now. I can't be out in the open. I mean, this guy, I really am missing the exhaustion here. He could get up there and kill one of those rats. But he'd be stuck out in the open against all of those annoying poison wind globadiers. We'll bring them in, bring him in. This guy's going to kind of go this way. He's going to have to. And it'll be 9 versus 10. With me exhausting and losing this henchman. This guy taking a beating. So since he has the advantage, I don't mind playing a bit more campy. I have to now. It's unfortunate. I probably have the better camping spot. This is a bit open. I guess we're going to skirmish across this open territory here. Unfortunately, I don't have any shooting spots here, unless it's from a window. This is about my only one to shoot over there. So you can rush everyone against the wall here to be protected. We know we have a jump down point here. There's probably something here. There might even be a door back there. We got to kind of explore. I was really hoping he'd bring some units this way we could catch unaware. But it looks like he cycled everyone this way to this noble house, this flank. He was going to camp up here and then just shoot me as I came up here to climb. So that's what he was setting up for. Said he caught, like I was already upstairs, so he was able to catch me a bit. Yeah, I didn't think he would. Exactly. I mean, I had to get up here. With all his ranged units, it just would have been so ugly. And I can't even jump there anymore. I have to hug this wall and come to this climb point. Like, I can't use those climb points anymore. Because of the poison wind globadier. Let's get some magic gleaning. And wait there for next turn. God, this sucks. They should be pretty safe though. Yeah, he's totally like, I can't assault this. Like, so say these guys were here. If I went out and tried to kill these warp guards, he would have just killed me from this house. So I have to regroup in here. And then skirmish, you know? Now he's going to come out with these guys. He's going to poison shit, do some debuffs. He's going to fish for shots. I mean, he might lead with these warp cards. They're tanky as shit. I didn't bring any magic bypass. I thought he'd have more magic resistance. I really did. See, that guy's in Daredevil already. 151 to 162. He has no dodge though, so if I can get on him, I can just shred him apart. Chains of Chaos will be great on somebody like him. You know, I'd get Chains of Chaos with the Magister and then engage him, so he can only attack once, I would think. If he's going to be in that Daredevil, it'll take 4 red pills to attack, so then he's done. He's got this order guy. He's going to order his Daredevil builds. It's very similar to mine, except he went with tanky henchmen. Yeah, we're going to need Pickles to do some work this battle. He's the only guy with armor. This is my only tank. And he does some crits. I haven't been checking the crits. He's going to scout a bit here. So there's no door. Can almost leave him out here. We don't want everybody inside. Say if Ivan comes after us. This could be fun. Why not? I could have just put him in a terrible spot, but I don't think he's going to get ranged units all the way to over here and be able to shoot and then get anywhere to safety. I could have put him in the corner there to protect him a bit more against ranged, but this also gives him a chance to disengage, and pretty sure there's going to be a jump down point here. If he brings someone there, I'll just jump everyone onto him, and we'll be behind this building, pretty safe from cover. We could even retreat into here, stuff like that. Okay, who's that? Did you kind of bring him this way a second? Yeah, he's got such tanky rats, man. Pure tankiness. Oh, he's brought one to the edge of the building, it looks like. It's a question of who he can and can't see. I would assume he knows my whole warband's in here at this point. He's building up on this corner. We're going to have to protect this area. Maybe the whole battle will go down here. He'll be able to just force his way in eventually. He's going to realize I'm encamped and feel more brazen and maybe bring
A new
his
round has
heroes
started.
up out here. Kind of stage them here for the assault into the house. I kind of have to pee. I'll be right back. Yeah, I expected more out of this guy to be able to hit things. He's building up against this wall. He knows I can't shoot him here. All his tanks, he's gonna lead in with them, which is looks like what his warband's meant to do. Simeon's right there. See what we can get down the steps. Yeah, he's got all these mists. It's gonna make it hard. Okay, so there's a jump down. This timer just hunting for shots is just something you can't do. We want to be able to disengage. Something comes up the steps. And maybe shoot it and cause it to lose a blue pill. Probably doesn't have any shots still. If I jump down, the hard part will be how do I get back in this house? Yeah, I don't know if I can go out there and not get ambushed. He's really using this mist really well. I'll take it. We're gonna need all the damage we can get here. Try to set him where he can get a disengage in if need be. And another overwatch. Yeah, these mists, once he gets engaged, like ranged is going to be useless. So it's good to know for next round what he's trying to do. Like if I had brought Doomweavers, I would just be shredding them apart with some burning blood. Kind of disappointed I didn't bring them now. That's a lot of the match within the match. We're going to have to kind of sacrifice this guy a minute. Let's out-delay his stupid guys. Is he in Overwatch? Or ambush? He is. Okay, good. That'll bring him towards the middle. The hell am I? I have to move so fucking fast. A bit of that. Delay. Get around these poison wind globadiers, which hopefully aren't right out there. They can shoot my Magister. I think they're waiting for targets. We can out-delay them. It's kind of a technique to make me have to delay, and then he delays, and then I delay. Don't know where the little poison rats are. But he's going to run out of time. The 60 seconds, you know, while you're delaying, kind of, the time goes by. The time, see, it's going by. It's tick, tick, tick. You can only delay so many times, and then run out of, and then you're out here in the open where you don't want to be. 60-second timer can be pretty punishing. It looks like he was under here. Did he just throw that poison? He's going to be breaching my house here shortly. Well, let's get Fluffy involved. We're going to have to take this halberd to the face. Ooh, good luck, good luck. Which we're going to need. Got another halberd attack coming. Oh wait, that might be a spear. They look so damn similar. That was a high roll. Damn. Delay, gotta delay fast so we can run back in once we order them. And then we're gonna be equal. I want to cast chains, but maybe not yet. Bubbles, you're gonna kind of be the guardian for now in case Fluffy dies. I have 2 of them for a reason. I don't want to trade a hero for a henchman. Let's see how close the Poison Wind Globadier was. He probably wanted to pull me out to shoot me. What else would you be delaying, right? These guys remind me of spiders so much. Like, they get a nest, they come out, kill the little fly, and then they run back in. It's like how I built them. There's a reason I gave them high mobility and exhaustion. Because you want to run in there, kill something, and then run away. Yeah, here it comes. Hopefully he runs out of time, though. He's got 20 seconds. Yeah, this is going to hurt. This is what I thought he was going to do. I could have delayed. But again, it's a bit annoying. I mean, obviously I should have. He ran out of blue pills is what that tells me. But he's got some ambush units around there to protect him. So he took a few hits. Get in the corner, bud. We can go out with the guy with the other possessed next. You expect from him to come to you with his Globadiers. That never... Yeah. He kind of did, which surprised me. He realizes, like, this is it. This is it. Now, I do have a climb down and a climb down. So probably keep this dude, like, on the flank, ambushing this corner. But I think he's going to realize, you know, he can kind of move around here at will. He'll probably stage here now. And then try to push through the front door. But I have these 2 guys, which might surprise him. They're almost out of position now. I can maybe bring them to this back wall as bait / protection. Because if he comes back here to fight me, I could shoot from here. But I'm sure he'll use Enshrouding Mist. Unfortunately, I'm seeing all his bubbles. Sometimes you see them, sometimes you don't. I just don't know how it works. I might be able to shoot him with my archer. He's going to throw down more mists, so you can see the plan. Is the sorcerer is giving Enshrouding Mists on everybody. I could use some aims this time, though. I haven't been using aim. When we get there and aim, hopefully land a few shots. Every little bit will help. I expect to be a close battle. So every little bit you can do is nice. Let's do it. There's not doing much down in the bottom, so we got to get up there while we still kind of can. This will just give him something else to keep him honest, knowing that my units are back here. And if he hasn't been spotted, he's about to be. Always gets so weird on some of these. Like it splays back at the end. I never know why. See, he might be able to shoot me there. Might be safer just going behind this wall. I hate to do it. God damn. He might shoot me through there. It's the cart's in the way. He's not going to send a guy away over there, I don't think. Now I could ambush this point, but I think that will bring my guy right out to here, and he'll just shoot the shit out of him. So what's going to happen is we're going to have to create this landing's going to have to become the like stopping point. Hopefully it doesn't bug out when I ambush something and run past it, etc. It's probably better to go to this one. Another wasted blue pill right on the edge. This guy can ambush the wall maybe, I don't know. Ugh, these ranged units, man. He's leaving his card open. Thing is, this is like literally my only tank. Do I have exhaustion on this guy? I don't. I almost did, I think, but then I didn't. I can get his flag. Does that seem worth it? Then I can kind of smash into his back lines from this house, maybe. I mean, we're here to play, have fun, so let's try it, see what happens. Thing is, I'm assuming some of these buildings have doors, but they don't appear any of them have a single fucking door on them. That's kind of a letdown. That's really a letdown. And now he's out in the open, because 60 seconds. Like, that'll be the #1 killer of units, and you'll go here and be like, oh, there's a door, I can hide in this building. None of them had a door, so I'd have been exposed no matter what. I wanted him kind of on the corner, but that was great play by me right there. That's what you get for trying to get the flag. I mean, I could have put him maybe here and ambushed the wall. There we go, he lost 1 blue pill. He's really leading in with these rats. I kind of dropped out of combat. He'll have to get back in it. That sucks for him. That means he ran out of blue pills and he couldn't get a counterattack. That's kind of a bug for him. You're going to see why I put my archer now at the top of the steps there. He's about to get engaged here by the rat. But he's blocking the path up. It's really aggressive coming in here. I'm kind of surprised. This is a lot like the Grey Bush match again, where he was leading with zombies, except he's leading with warp guards. But it looks like he's going to try to break the door down. Yeah, he's looking on the first floor for units. I don't have any down there, though. Man, this guy was such a disappointment. He can't even, like, kind of come in and flank in time. Should have put him, I don't know, maybe more there or here. Problem is, yeah, they have such mobility, these guys. You could get there and shoot him, but then he's going to run out of blue pills if he's shooting from here, and these two can engage on him. So this guy should have a disengage available. I wanted him here because archers have a pool of hit points to kind of draw from that they don't typically draw from, so this is allowing him to kind of give up some hit points to block the path up. I mean, yes and no, Francis. I mean, someone's got to engage somebody. What I was trying to do was still regroup. I think he kind of realizes that. He couldn't have known that every single unit of mine spawned in that one house. It was kind of crazy.
A new round has started.
So he probably assumed like some of my units were up here, not my entire warband. Like, that's really bizarre that my whole team could spawn here, basically. So he probably thought maybe like this was just a little group instead of my whole army. But I still had to wait for like these stragglers. I would have had to group up in here, finally get like my turns in order, and then we could have, like I said earlier, skirmished here or try to break into his house. But I have to regroup. I have to. He was already as a team. I'm not. So it could explain why he's kind of coming in here. But yeah, I mean, it's good that he is. We don't need to camp all day. We don't need like a 3-hour battle. It's round 1, you know? This isn't like the final. We're both moving on to the next round, most likely. I mean, probably are. Only one person's eliminated. So crazy. I'm gonna know for next time. Like, he's really focused on ranged resistance. And I only have 2 archers. I could have had just 1. Doomweavers would have been a much better choice. Bypassing all the armor of his rats. Is there a rat ambushing the steps? Here? No. I mean, this guy can just go out there and rip this guy apart again. Or maybe it's this one. And then go back into his little spider web. Eventually he's going to run out of melee units. I mean, these poison wind globadiers are really annoying. There's very strong DLC units though, that's why I think 5 people picked Skaven. That was a lucky roll. We need his hit points too. You can kind of see what he's doing. He's going to have a wall of warp guards, tanky warp guards. And then he's going to use poison wind globadiers to do strangling globes, which he's probably trying to do for my leader right now, desperately. So you got to get through his warp guards to then get to his soft, squishy poison wind globadiers. But then he's also got this backup black Skavens that do a lot of damage. Skaven are going to be really hard in this tournament. Again, that's why 5 people took him, I think. This is just hurting. But a lot of his heroes, well, 2 of his heroes will have gone, and his leader. It'll be my turn to rip apart some of his henchmen next. Why is Pickles at 65? No, that's my archer. I forgot I have 2 mutants. My ranged mutant is going to have to do something. I think it's time to jump down with him and shoot him in the back line. He has really high mobility, where we're going to have to capitalize on that. He probably killed my most useless leader, or henchman, considering the amount of enshrouding mist he keeps throwing down. So we'll take my most useless unit dying. This is okay. Units are going to die. What are their dodge? I think they have bad dodge. No, we don't want to do that. Where was this guy at? I didn't even see him. Yeah, it's time. It's a sign that he ran way over here. Oh. We can't fish for the perfect shot. We just gotta start shooting them. He's supposed to be in half to third, 3/4 cover. I don't really see it. Looks like he's in the fucking window to me. There it is. I knew there was a better shot in there. This might be a bit much, but I really want him safe. Looks like you're up again, Fluffy. You should still have weapons of destruction on. Yeah. So we're gonna trade henchmen again. Maybe I'll get my frenzy on this time. Don't see any reason not to. Seemed like a pretty low roll, wasn't it? We'll have to delay. Luckily I have one delay left. We'll be able to kind of go back in that little room. So what we want to do is get weapons of destruction on this guy, because he still hasn't even gone, or we'll just fail. It was great. Let's kill him. Oh my fucking god. We're gonna do some weird shit here. Where is this rat? Oh god, I only have 2 red pills. I thought I had more red pills and I could get Chains of Chaos on his stupid thing. Boy, I'm in trouble. Not sure if that was far enough away. How did we get out here? There it is. Ah, these 60-second turn timers. Is there something in here? Sure there is. Is that a warp guard in ambush? Yeah. So I'm sacrificing my possessed, if that's not obvious. Please don't bug out. I might drop out of combat like he just did, actually. Yeah, he's really missing that weapons of destruction. He's gonna shoot the fuck out of this guy. But maybe that keeps him from attacking or getting the strangling globe. I mean, it's just so hard. He had such an advantage having the high ground. This guy's gonna have to protect him. He's gonna have to do some work. He's gonna have to kind of. This is gonna be like B team now. I've killed what, 2 henchmen, and wounded a poison wind globadier. I don't have a chance. Yeah, well, I'm not really hiding in a house. So he spawned on the north of the worst map in the game because of this giant fucking cliff, and he has all kinds of ranged units, I think, as you've noticed. So I had to move up top into his shooters, and he was able to shoot me. And I've been trying to regroup in this house, but he's, you know, he's Skaven, he has mobility, he has ranged, he can just shoot and get on me. And I've just kind of been running around trying to organize myself, so. Did he kill him? I don't even know. Is he dead? Why'd he disengage? This guy's dead. Like, our team's dead. My 2 possessed are dead. which sucks. He's got another black Skaven coming. This guy's dead. 1 hit point, okay. I was looking at Twitch. Like, this is a problem. He can heal everything. He's got all his heroes. I'm about to lose one. This one's gonna die. These two are way up here. He's half dead. It's frustrating. Again, it just comes down to map. Can play a big role. I mean, he didn't even need to attack him. I used exhaustion. But that's fine. Guess he wants him out of the way. Going after the other guy who's gonna die. So what I need against Klajd, what I would have needed, is been able to kind of dictate the attack instead of playing defensively, having to organize. I want to go after him, but I just wasn't able to do it. So say I had spawned on the north side or east side, whatever this is, this side. I'd have been able to kind of catch him as he was jumping up, really take out important key units, you know. His poison wind globaders would have been shooting up, so they have a negative hit chance. They would have had to climb up, you know, use pills to climb up, come after me. Alright, my wife's calling. I'll have to call her back probably. It's really hard to play distracted. I'll make him 67, that's not enough. I'll just have to hit him instead. This guy will hold this area for a long time, especially against a daredevil. Problem is, he's got this stupid warp guard. There's only one thing we can do. Come on, bro. And of course, I took a blue pill to nudge my way up here, so I can't use attracting lure now. Whatever. Hopefully this blocks him from coming up this doorway, though. Looks like it will. Kind of traps his guys in here a bit. So maybe my leader will be okay. I mean, I have to do this, right? I can't let him come through here. Because I got 2 squishies. I mean, he'll have to go this way to get to him. Or just overwhelm. Just trigger the ambush and then walk around it with the rest of the units. This guy's going to have to do something. I mean, this house team is dead. So we got 3 dead units up here. I mean, it's inevitable. He's going to win. Hopefully he just doesn't get the secondary, right? I'd be happy with, again, 2 points against him and Karin. 1 would be great. Yeah, so, like, say I got the north spawn, or whatever you want to call this, and he was way down here. You know? It's a lot harder for him. I could have regrouped, done what I wanted to do. If I brought my Doom Weavers, we'd be in a better place as well. You know, it's hard to cast an Enshrouding Mist uphill. I'm really, really missing exhaustion on this guy. Probably should have taken it after all. I mean, here I am wasting red pills. Like, these guys aren't even using red pills, while his team is using all their red pills, which is why I'm going to lose as well. But we'll regroup, hope for a better deployment the next time we face each other. He'll actually be able to pick the map if he finishes higher seed than me, so maybe he'll just pick this goddamn Noble's Quarter 2 again. I hate this map. It's easily the worst one they designed. I don't know what they were thinking with the giant cliff in the middle of the map. Hey, let's make ranged units and then put a giant cliff map in the game. It's just kind of stupid. Hopefully they don't do that with Necromunda, but it's supposed to be a pretty vertical game from what I understand. I'm not sure what he's looting. It's kind of odd. Why isn't he on this possessed yet? I don't understand. I think his Black Skaven will kill him. Or his Poison Wind Globe, but he'll just shoot the fuck out of him. I mean, he doesn't have to worry about it. I mean, this is over. Again, we're just waiting for the end.
A new round has started.
So what does this guy have? Sword and shield? Maybe this one isn't Daredevil. I don't know what this guy is. He's gonna plow through him. 4 attacks. He's got order. He's got shots coming. He's gonna get the possessed upstairs. So he can regroup, heal everybody for all he gives a shit while I'm back in this back hallway, so. I just hope Klajd doesn't say I camped, because I fucking didn't camp. I did the opposite of camping. Some people don't understand what camping actually is. Camping would have been me going back by my cart spawn and waiting for him to come down the cliff while I set up in a beautiful house, you know, and all this stuff. Like this would have been camping. Oh, this looks good. Let me put my whole team kind of here and just wait, you know. Which I would have been better off doing. He's ranged, so like a street fight is what I want. I want a street fight where I can hide in buildings and use doors to flank around and stuff. I did not want to have to use all 10 units and climb a giant cliff. That's definitely not what I wanted to do. It's funny, you know, I thought he was going to see that match and put all this magic resistance on Greybush, but he still is just like you. Everyone has 9 magic resist. I really should have brought the burning blood. It'd have done a lot more good here. It'd have given me more ranged options as well. I don't know if... I mean, my possessed is going to die. It has to die. He's going to bring those guys up the steps and shoot the possessed with Poison Wind Globadiers. So ranged is great. You know, it's... Oh, look how great it is. He's dominating Greybush and everyone with it. And it's great. It's so great. On certain deployments. If you can get him in a street fight and then lock these guys against walls or lock them into melee, they're utterly useless. So that's what we're going to need to beat Klajd, is that kind of scenario. Yeah, here they come. He's just going to shoot him to death. So he's basically, Klajd played a lot of sisters, so he's just made smugglers as Poison Wind Globadiers. He's just relabeled them. This is basically his smuggler in a new skin. And he played a lot of smugglers. And I've played Klajd and I've beaten his smugglers and I know what to do to counter them. So I just was not able because of a giant cliff and a giant chasm of full of warp guards and him camping, if you want to say it, in this house. Like, how am I going to get through a field of warp guards while after climbing a cliff to engage his Poison Wind Globadiers? I couldn't. So. And he took full advantage of that. Like right turn 1, right? He just shot the fuck out of this henchman that was left out in the open. Instantly down a unit. And again, he can heal. That's what's nice about Poison Wind Globadiers. So anything I'm even doing to him, if this was like the world final and he really wanted to try hard, he could really heal up here now. I mean, in a sense, I'm playing for honor, but it doesn't matter. I don't think your kill count matters in any way. So let's just go die. Try to get this over with sooner than later. I mean, if it's the World Championships, I pull back, regroup, actually camp. Can we see anybody worth shooting? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, this is fine. Kind of a disappointment. But I do not see the point in dragging this out anymore, so... He could probably get his secondary now, since I'm bringing it to him. You're going to see how this or the Dark Soul is going to kind of work if you haven't been watching. But they work pretty well as order targets too, with dual wield, perforation. So 64 is pretty good, right? I used all my energy getting here, so I couldn't quite use the orders the way I wanted. So we'll put him in here for him. Yeah, I mean, they're alright range. They have shit range, actually. Like, what is it, 25 is their maximum range on a gun? You know, hunting rifle's 40. Magic comets could be 40. So they don't actually have the best ranged. The Poison Wind Globadier did a lot for Skaven. I mean, what they have and have always had is mobility. Like, it's easily their #1 attribute, is that they can run across the map. And I think I used exhaustion. No, I didn't. So he might live. He probably has adrenaline rush, though. That's in his toolkit. No, no adrenaline rush. Yeah, I thought he had adrenaline rush. I went to a dodge stance that I don't think worked. Yeah, and he used full advantage of the movement they have. That's why he won. Again, he got the better spawn. 8 movement on everybody. 9 movement. You know, the warp guard's 8 movement. So I did my best. I mean, I said right at the beginning this is going to be ugly because he got the north spawn. But you do your best. I had that decent chance to climb up and do some things, but... We'll move on. We'll take on Karand as another top seed. Hopefully get some points from him. And move on to round 2 or Division 2, hopefully. And get some rematches there. Hopefully get a better deployment. I mean, at least it was walk in the fog, right? Could have been ambushed like True Griffin. But, I mean, Skaven just have so much going for them in this tournament format, which is cool because they always get their shit pushed in all the other tournaments. Consumables really limit what they can do. And I didn't do fuck all with Patches. He was a total waste. He is still alive. Doing absolutely nothing. See if we can get a crit off, huh? What are my chances? 10%? Those aren't terrible. No luck, though. Run away! 18. It's pretty good. He's a little cool little tank. I would have been much better off with the Doom Weaver, though. Oh, really? No tiring? I never played the game back early access. I don't like when they do that. I'd prefer to buy a finished game. Yeah, what can you do? Again, this is round 1. I could have, if this is like, we roll this shit map in the, like an actual game where I could have been eliminated, I am not walking up to his warband. I'm not doing it. I'm going to be a bitch and I'm going to camp like this guy in the chat's talking about. And I'll play a more equal playing field. No, I'm just happy to get a strangling globe on me. That was kind of my secondary goal. But yeah, I would have, if this was a battle that mattered. I like it so much more when a team starts here and a team starts here. A lot of the deployments are actually that way. It's only rare that you get, I think Walk in the Fog splits you like this. I don't even think the normal, like typical, I forget the name of it, just the standard one, you spawn here and here. You don't get this stupid cliffside. There is one where you can get split up top here, like here, here, and here. And a warband starts here.
A new round has started.
But at least everyone's up top, you know? Like, this is, I think, is the only shit one, where one team gets the high ground and the other gets the low ground. God, Skaven up top. It's just, what can you do? Like, you know, I could have gone this way, kind of regrouped. Since he had Walk in the Fog, he would have had teams here, but, you know, eventually, he probably would have come down to me, realize, he knows this map too, he knows it's a shit map with the way it's spread. So he probably would have come down to me if I waited. I'm not sure what this guy does. Oh, he's probably just not using Daredevil because these guys have such high dodge, actually. Pretty sure he had Daredevil with Black Skaven. Does he not have Black Hunger? Maybe he doesn't have the blue pills for it? I guess my dodge is scaring him. I assume my leader's marked, but I don't know. Hopefully he gets his secondary. He's going to pass a route test, so he needs to kill the leader if he wants me to route. I mean, maybe he doesn't. Like, I really took my time against poor Greybush trying to get that last damn necklace. And again, there's nothing for, like, getting 10 kills or 1 kill. You win either way. It's just 1 point. I don't know if, was it yesterday? I'm ready for the World Cup. That's Friday. But for those watching, and this will be hosted for posterity, Karend, whoever in the division, you can kind of see what he's doing. Greybush, I'm sure you'll play him again. You get a feeling for what he's trying to do. He wants a wall of warp guards, just like you have a wall of zombies. And then he's going to have his heavy hitter Black Skaven with Order, Magister, and then 2 ranged / healing Poison Wind Globadiers. So he actually doesn't have that much ranged. He has 2 ranged units and a Magister, or whatever, Sorcerer. She has a very heavy melee build. I'm not sure how much the Doomweavers would have brought to this fight, but they would have been a better choice than the Archer. And even Pickles I just kind of misused. He could Daredevil Pickles though and probably just chew through him at the same time. You saw how good his armor was. He has Sorcerer's Curse too though, but I think I gave him some magic resistance to counter the Sorcerer's Curse. Probably should have leveraged Pickles inside the building a little better to hold the staircase. He'd shoot Pickles though. I don't know. He'd have a harder time shooting him because he has a shield. Makes me wonder if this guy's marked. Or if he's just trying to get to my Magister. Who knows who's marked? Yeah, it looks like he was marked. Is he gonna loot him? Yeah. I could technically route now, I guess, and not feel bad about it, but we'll just let him get the pleasure of shooting me and all that. I was hoping for a better match. I think I killed 2 henchmen.
Your warband morale is critically low.
I had to talk to the wife there. So yeah, he won. So I knew Klajd would be Klajd and be like, oh, you camped. Like, yeah, please, man. But that was the battle with Klajd. We got 4 more to do.
They serve only to weaken your determination. It is only the strong who will earn a place in the glory of chaos.
Of course, what he should be saying is, yeah, I got the better spawn. It's kind of rough. Good game. Instead of, you still went to a house. I knew he was going to say that. Like, what do you want me to do, bro? I spawned below. You can watch the video. I tried to get up turn 1 to make something of it. Otherwise, I could have gone to the bottom corner and waited for him to, you know, slowly make his way for me, make the match an hour longer and whatnot. But this is not an elimination match, so it's worth trying, learning each other's warbands and seeing where we go in the future. You know, it's funny because I could have taken the Doom Weavers, and he's going to know that. He's going to hear me. He's going to watch this. So maybe next time we play, he puts Magic Resist on, and I take the Doom Weavers. You know, that could have been a good battle for him, but I just don't think I could have done it given his spawn spot no matter what and his warband composition. You know, why didn't I attack first turn? I think he said, like, well, because I had no blue pills because I spent them climbing a fucking wall. And I would have been out in the middle of the open, which is probably why he said it tongue-in-cheek. I could have killed your warp guards in a field, sure. It would have been really powerful. Trade my possessed for some warp guards, which I kind of ended up doing anyway, right? I mean, he led with his warp guards, which he's going to do. You lead with henchmen. What I needed is a way to kind of get around the warp guards and get into his back lines, but with the way this, again, the map worked, it was not possible. So it was a wide open. Nobles is perfect for him as well. He wants a Nobles quarter map. Worst for him are the merchant quarters, where it's a bunch of buildings you can use to hide from ranged, etc. You can ambush stairwells, things like that would be the worst for him. So he got high ground on a Nobles quarter map. The only thing more ideal, again, is just like an ambush or something. So we at least were spread out. You know, I had a turn to try to get in position, but was not meant to be. We'll lick our wounds and see when our next match is. It's either going to be Mordheim Madness again or perhaps Buddyhood Brawl League Season 3 against Chris Cardiac. So I will see you guys later. Have a good one.